Right, some useful information on how to defend in 1v1 situations. Okay, so what I've set up here, I've got the goal behind me, but this applies across any area of the pitch really, but in particular this is a key area and a key thing to think about when you're in this zone. I'm the last man in this scenario and the goal's right there, and I don't want this player, the person who's got the ball, let's imagine there's a player on the ball, I don't want him to get in behind me to have an opportunity to get a shot away. So what I need to do first of all is make sure my position that I'm taking up, not where I'm stood, the position of my body is right. That is going to help me out. A lot of defenders get square on, so what that means is shoulders, knees, toes, all facing the attacking player who's approaching you. And as soon as you do that, you're in a really poor position because they can knock it that way or that way, and then I've got a full turn and I'm not going to win that race. They're already at probably top speed coming towards me, they knock it past me. If I don't get a foot on it, I'm out of the game. Okay, so the position to adopt is a sideways on position, and this is what I saw quite a few players in my sessions over the last few weeks doing. They went sideways on, they got low with their knees, that's my next point, nice and low so you can spring off. But this is probably an even worse position. Okay, not my body position, just where I've actually positioned myself this time. I'm in line with the ball. So I've got sideways on, I've got nice and low, but if they push it that way, what will happen is I'll naturally follow the ball and I've got an even bigger turn and I'm definitely gonna lose that race. So my body position right, my foot position was wrong. I need to get sideways on and I need to get off the line of the player. So this is the line of the player. If I stay on here, it's bad news, whether I'm like this or like this. If I get off the line of the player, now all of a sudden I've got a little bit more control of the situation because he's got one choice now. He can't come this way because there's a wall here. If he comes this way, I'm going to tackle. Okay, I get low, ready to go, and as he knocks the ball this time, I'm set to run and I can go and make the challenge. Okay, so as the attacker's approaching you, get sideways on, decide which way you want to send him and stick to it. There's no right or wrong. I might choose to send him that way. Well, that's absolutely fine. As soon as he pushes the ball, I'm going to make the challenge. Now, one thing you've got to bear in mind is how fast the attacker's travelling. If the attacker's travelling really quick towards you and you don't feel you can go and win the ball, you can't engage. So therefore, what you're going to have to do is jockey like this. Okay? This will give you a little bit of momentum, and when at some point they do try and knock it past, got my momentum and I can spring off and make the challenge. Okay, if they have a touch that's too heavy at any point, that's when I go into that engage mode and I try and affect the ball with the tackle. So key things to remember as a defender in a 1v1: don't get square on, get sideways on but not in line with the ball, pick a side you want to show the attacker, so therefore you know what's about to happen, you've taken control of the situation even though you haven't got the ball, get nice and low. Okay, and then as the ball is pushed, go and tighten up and see if you can get a foot on the ball, see if you can affect the ball. Okay, key thing also to consider: don't go too wide with your angle. If you do that, they'll push it and you won't have the time to recover. So this takes practice and it takes judgment, but they're the key things to remember. Okay, try it out in your games, bear all those things in mind, make your mind up early. Where do you want to send them? You'll have loads of success in 1v1s.